Hey, aloha everybody, and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. Today is show number 313, and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. Let's go. A little while ago, Philip in LA wrote to me and asked me to talk about the many different careers I've had in my life. That I've done a number of different things, and to talk about what that transition's been like. And the beginning of the year seems like a lot of people take this time to reevaluate what they're doing and what's working, what's not working. And you know, I started off in high school. I was going to go to college and study political science because I was in high school in the 60s and I was really involved in the civil rights movement and the anti-Vietnam War movement. But then I went on spring break with some friends of mine and their family, and we went to the Bahamas, and I put my head underwater and I saw this entire whole new universe that I'd never seen before of tropical fish. And I freaked out and decided that I had to go to a college near the ocean somewhere so that I could study marine biology. And in fact, that's what I ended up getting my degree in college from UC Berkeley. And I worked for a couple of years after that at UC Santa Cruz. But I ran into a lot of sexism, believe it or not, at that time, and was not able to be promoted in the ways that I thought I deserved, meaning I was given the job of analyzing all of the data, which definitely took brain power, but they wouldn't let me in the field because the project director said no women would be allowed in the field, and I was actually hired as a field biologist. So during that same time, I ended up taking ballet classes at night, adult beginning ballet, which had always been a love of mine, and ended up falling, you know, it was the same kind of submersion experience that I had with the water, is that I found out that I absolutely loved dancing. And I'd spent all of these years studying science and really working my brain, and this was an opportunity for me to get in my body and just do things creatively with my body. So I ended up dropping out of graduate school. I had started a PhD program, and dropping out of graduate school and studying ballet 5 days a week with a bunch of 14-year-old girls, cocktail waitressing at night. Blah, blah, blah. Went on to have, you know, 3 more careers since then, but I think the common thread, without getting hung up on all the details, the common thread is being able to not be attached to what I'm doing in the moment, and at its core to have a feeling of safety in my life, that no matter what I'm doing, I'm safe, and that I can change my mind and I'm still safe, and that I might not be meeting other people's expectations, but that isn't my job. My job really is only to meet my own expectations. And sometimes a lot of people benefit and appreciate that, which is what seems to be happening here on Beach Walks, and other times no one understands at all what I'm doing, and it's a bit of a lonely road to walk. But in the end, you know, I see commonality, and I see ways where all of my different careers actually feed into each other and support each other, so that it actually ends up making sense once there's enough time involved in the situation. So if you're reevaluating something at the beginning of the year, the only thing I have to say is just to remember you are safe and you are free to explore whatever you want to explore. As a grown-up, you can deal with the consequences, and you can plan and strategize and ask for help and all of those other ancillary things. But basic message, you are totally 100% safe. So if you'd like to Skype Lexi or me, or Secret Cameraman, you can do so at Roxanne Darling. If you'd like to call, the number is 949-544-1456. And we've been hearing all of you people that want to meet Secret Cameramans. We're working on a fun show where you might get to meet some little bits and pieces of him. We'll let you know when that's ready to go. Anyway, love hearing from you. Aloha, everybody.